I got a question for you, and please feel free to respond in the comment sections below, because I really do want to know what you think. Do you allow your dog on the couch? What about your bed? Where is your dog during the day? And does he or she free roam around the house? Well, we received these very same questions from one of our YouTube viewers. Is this all for show, or do we really allow our Corsos on that nice couch you see in our videos? Well, the short answer is yes. But I think the real question is, should we? Let's have a debate, shall we? Well, there's two things to consider. The first being, it's really a personal choice. Some people love to have their dogs on the furniture, while others absolutely hate it. So it's really about what you feel most comfortable doing in your own home. And it matters not what other people think. The second thing to consider is the dog's behavior. We often restrict furniture privileges for behavior modification. It's not that being on the sofa would necessarily make a dog dominant. It's that the root of many behavior problems is a lack of leadership. And furniture can be a valuable resource, and leadership involves controlling resources. But when you watch videos of our dogs in our home, it doesn't look like we're controlling much of anything, does it? The reality is, we have 3 rules. Number 1, our Corsos can only get on the couch when invited. Number 2, they can only get on certain furniture. The gray couch in the common area that you see often, and a brown couch in the fitness room. And the third and most restrictive one is they are never, ever, ever allowed on any other furniture other than what you see. Okay, so how do we manage to restrict our Corsos to only those 2 couches? Well, this goes back to the question of free roaming. We established a room where our Corsos can essentially free roam in. And in that room, they have custom-made kennels where they can go in and out of at their leisure. I'll leave a link to where you can find these online in the description for your reference. We have a simple baby gate at the entrance that we can close off when we want to keep them in the room without completely shutting them off by closing the door. These clowns lock themselves in the kennel. I should just leave them. Oh, never mind. When we're hanging out together, our Corsos are allowed out into what we call Gen Pop. That's general population, and that's basically in our basement. Are they allowed to free roam around the rest of our house? That would be a big fat hell to the no. These dogs are over 100 pounds and don't realize their weight or their girth. There are things that I just do not want to risk getting scratched or knocked over. So they only have supervised access to the other parts of our household. In our household, all canines must be able to coexist at multiple locations, only get on the couches they are allowed to, and be okay with being put into their kennels when told. We use commands such as in, like to indicate that they must go into their kennel, or out, and off when it's time to get down from the couch. But let's keep it real. There's a bunch more like drop it, or what the hell do you have in your mouth, or leave the cat alone, or my favorite, put my slippers down. We are a firm believer that all dogs must have boundaries, especially when it comes to going into their kennels. This is commonly referred to as crating your dog. In our humble opinion, even if you only have one dog, you should train him to be comfortable going into a crate when commanded. If the dog is left to free roam with no boundaries ever, how will he fare when it's time to travel requiring flight, or when it's time to be boarded or stay overnight at the vet? But again, what others do in their own home is a personal choice. For us, on the other hand, we must set boundaries so that we can live and manage peacefully. Now let's address one other burning question. Do our Corsos ever damage, destroy, or ruin our couch? Well, that would be a big fat hell to the yes. Even after all the training, discipline, and supervision, one of these goobers will get it in their heads that the couch pillows make a tasty midnight snack. And when confronted, everyone blames the other or points to the new puppies who can't even reach the pillows. Or get this, we've even had 2 of our Corsos literally give birth on that couch. At this point, we have basically given up. The couch, for all intents and purposes, now how do I say this, is funked up to be damned. They won. We concede. The couch is theirs. This is why we're never on the couch. You got this one all sprawled on my pillow. That's actually my spot, the corner. You got these 2 new ones. Oh, don't get down just because of me. You got that one in that corner. Mushed the pillows just right for her head. Now that Asha's gone, I guess I could claim this spot. Look how the blankets are all put there and the pillow. Doesn't that look like a person was sitting there? Absolutely not. It was a damn dog. And if I sit there, it'll be nice and warm, but it'll also be nice and furry and funky. Furry and funky. Look at this one. And they don't care. Do you see any remorse in these faces? There's no remorse. There's only, get in where you can fit in, mommy. First come, first serve. Look at this one. This was completely curled up like in a fetal position. Really? Well, to heck with all of y'all. Yeah. Or whatever. Thank you again for tuning in and following us on our journey. If you appreciated the video, leave us a like. Feel free to share your respectful thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.